Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, this picturesque setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's found some room with the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Single back, takes the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
The Hokies have first and 10 here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Virginia Tech.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's complete downfield. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
1st down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. Ball carrier running through tackles. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Hokies. It was a foot race and he won it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
It's now second down.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Running out of time in the pocket. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I mean, that's another sack, Bruce. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The back's got it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down coming up.
And the Hokies looking to cash in this red zone trip. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On third down, he drops to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity of this offense.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Virginia Tech, 16.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 19. Set to kick it away.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And the Stanford offense will take over. First and 10.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Taken down after 49. And that's good enough for a first down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Virginia Tech 16, Stanford 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll feed the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Offense stops the clock with their second time. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run moves the ball across the 35. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Was some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass this time. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Hokies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on second and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Now they're able to hook up there. Incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Tight end makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find...
Football comes out. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They can't stop him. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And the runner takes off to his right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's McDonald.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Press coverage now from these DBs. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Stanford has moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Handoff running right. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. This will likely be the last play of the half. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Cardinal offense lines up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game.
But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He bought some time, now lets it go. With the catch, it's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to out of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Cardinal. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. caught behind the line. It's Lewis. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense facing fourth down.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Testing the right side here.
With the carry, it's the running. Gain of 1. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And that pass ball is incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. There's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Extra point puts them up 9 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They're going to run it. Running through the tackle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
At the 29. First down for the offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Handoff to the right side. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now it's 2nd down here. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Stanford. Just ran away from the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
On the set.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
But when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Virginia Tech 30, Stanford 28.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. He hands it off from the gun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A handoff from the shotgun. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Ball carried by the running back. He's tackled on the play at the 21-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Here's the target, and it's complete.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Press coverage now from the secondary. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. You're in the late stages of this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Okay, ready?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Can they put together something here? Throwing for his running back. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. 2nd down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're in pretty good position. It's a 2-possession game. Can they now put this game on ice? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the 2nd down play.
Ncaa25.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock. For their offense. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Hokies will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Desperation time. They got to score and then set up for an onside kick and hope. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. We're set for an exciting finish. Not much time left. Offense likely has one final drive. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Hunt over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
First down for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here, looking to throw it from the red zone. That pass is caught, and he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
First and goal.
The Stanford offense lines up on first and goal now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. He dropped it on the final play. Somehow that's a fitting ending for this offense. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.